What's up everybody, Chris the SemiCollector here, and if you're into video games, figures, signatures, vinyls, and everything else collectible, make sure you hit that subscribe button below. And in today's video, we're checking out a huge mail call that I got from Limited Run and Special Reserve Games. Let's get into it. So I got two big boxes from Limited Run and one from Special Reserve Games. They all came on the same day, which was pretty crazy to see these two huge boxes and one pretty okay sized box sitting at my doorstep. I was originally thinking of just doing a plain old, my regular unboxing sort of video for you guys on this big mail call, and I even shot it and everything, but after I started throwing the games into the consoles, I really thought that they deserved a deeper dive into looking at them, so what I decided to do is rank all 5 that came in today. Although in my opinion all 5 of these games are really great, I still wanted to rank them to see where they stood amongst themselves. And unfortunately for those at Rat Loop, the first one on our list, or lowest one on our list, is Rocket Bird's Hard Boiled Chicken. This is a PS Vita version of the game. I actually didn't get the PS4 version because I do like the Vita so much that I was like, I'm just gonna play it on the Vita all the time. But one of the reasons why this is so low on the list is because my PS TV is not hacked yet. I totally forgot that this wasn't PS TV compatible, and honestly, I really think this would be even better if you can throw it up on the PS TV. Now, I've been told there's a way to hack them, or soft mod them as they say, so you can play all these PS Vita games on there, so I'm definitely going to be looking into that to give this one a go on the big screen, but just on the handheld alone, it's really fun, twin stick shooter. You're a chicken, obviously, going in against like some Nazi chickens, and it's pretty comical, the storyline that they set you in. The art style is really cool in my opinion. But another reason why this was so low on the list is because of Rocket Bird's 2 Evolution. Now, I got the PS4 and the Vita version here because honestly I bought one of their package deals, or the deal days from Limited Run Games, so I made sure I got it. And another game that came in this box as well, so I ended up with both copies. Since I knew that the first one wouldn't play on the PS TV and the second one doesn't either, I popped in the PS4 version and must say, really enjoying it right now. It's very similar to the original with the comedic style and art style. Have to say, haven't beat it yet, probably about a quarter of the way through the game, but I'm really enjoying it so far. A little bit more weapons in this one, a little bit quicker action in my opinion so far, but really good twin stick shooters overall, both the Rocket Birds, and I highly suggest you checking them out even though they ranked so low on this list. And a game that I've been waiting forever from Limited Run, honestly, and this kind of annoyed me a little bit because I was seeing the regular version of this game pop up at Best Buy and things like that, was Stranger Things 3 for the Switch. Now, people that know me know I love Stranger Things. I've been watching it since day one, and I was really hyped when I found out Limited Run was giving it a special edition. I really like the NES style case for the CD soundtrack. Really cute little add-on, I think, there. And even though this was hitting Best Buy before it got into the pre-orderers' hands, one thing that Limited Run did was gave you an extra cover. So you got the Best Buy cover along with the Limited Run version, which was pretty cool, nice little add-on to make up for the delay. I really love the 8/16-bit style that they went here for this top-down action RPG. So right now, about halfway through the game, and I can say it's pretty similar to the season itself. You run around as the group of kids from Stranger Things, performing all the tasks that you had to do during season 3. And one funny thing that they added, like a lot of action RPGs or action games from back in the day had, is you beat up stuff to collect money. Now that's one thing I don't remember ever happening in season 3, so that's one variation from the show, I must say, but I've been having a ton of fun just running around bashing the crap out of bushes, fire hydrants, and everything in between to get my money up. Gotta make sure you get the cash so you can buy everything from the vending machines later on. I saw Freddy Krueger gloves, some glue, some random things that you can make in there, so I'm really excited to play through this and get as many trophies as I can, honestly. Now going back to somewhat twin stick shooter style, but this is a top-down one and a little bit more of a puzzler. We got the Hotline Miami collection from Special Reserve. Now, I ordered this thing, and what was really cool is Special Reserve gives you digital download codes with it. So I got to play it before it came, so that kind of gave me the itch to rank these guys, because honestly, this game is pretty awesome. I haven't beaten the first one, so I haven't moved on to the second one yet. Full disclosure, I'm stuck on the final boss of Hotline Miami, final episode 15, but it's really fun. Even though it is one of those games that's super hard, I must say, you really get used to it, you find out the style that you have to play, and it's not one of the games where you lose, you feel like you're not gaining anything in the game. You're really learning the patterns of everybody and getting through the puzzle quicker than the next round most of the time. And what's really cool is all the different melee weapons and mask options that you do have in the game to kind of help you find a way around those harder levels. For instance, you have guys that start out with a knife, guys that kill you with their fists, guys that can see further, and all of that can help you get past certain hard puzzles throughout the game. Sometimes you have to choose between being stealthy and throwing weapons and using your gun. Sometimes you gotta go in guns blazing, but thankfully there's also a mask where your gunshots are silent, so that can help you out through this game. Now if you like 8-bit top-down sort of games, this is definitely for you as well, because the art style is awesome, the storyline's amazing and funny, honestly. If you haven't picked it up, definitely have to give this one a go because it's top ranking on the list. Now the game out of the group that I'm giving the top ranking isn't just the biggest collectible game that came in here, it also has the most games on it, which is part of the reason why I gave it that #1 spot. And I'm talking about the ADK Neo Geo collection from LRG. I got the regular edition right here, but of course I had to get that collector's edition. As I said earlier, I ordered one of the day deals where you buy all the games that are on sale that day from LRG, just so I made sure I didn't miss out on this one. All honesty, I must say the Pix and Love packaging with the Neo Geo games is a lot better than the LRG ones. Not knocking LRG, but I do like the harder clamshell with the clicky kind of thing on there. I never had a Neo Geo as a kid, so I don't know which one is more realistic. I've been told this is the later Neo Geo style cases, so maybe I just like the originals a little bit more. They're a little sturdier, they're a little cooler looking in my opinion. But as I said, not knocking LRG for their case because I really do enjoy this one. Pretty cool looking case. It actually comes in with a few different pieces of art in it. They're just postcard art, but it's really nice to see that in there. And as you open it up, obviously the game's right there. And when you pop out the game, underneath the game, there is this replica Neo Geo cartridge. Obviously, it's a mini cartridge, it's not a bigger cartridge, but it is a cute little knick-knack that they added in there. Now, like I said, this game has 5 games on it, which is really great, and it runs the spectrum of games from the Neo Geo. You have fighting games, side-scroll and beat 'em up, top-down running gun, and a shmup to go with it. Now, the 2 fighting games, I think it's pronounced Gangan and Ninja Masters. They're both really fun on the Neo Geo. I never played them, obviously, as I said, didn't have a Neo Geo as a kid, but really love the art style and colors and pixels from these games. They really did a good job porting them over to the PS4, making sure all those arcade colors popped. Now, obviously, they're harder than some of your normal modern day fighters because they are the older fighters. They used to chew up quarters at the arcade, but they're really fun to play, and if you're into beat 'em ups, you definitely got to check those 2 out. And for your side-scroll and beat 'em up, you got Ninja Combat. Now this game was pretty fun. I was going through there, jumping around, hopping around, knocking guys over, and I must say, it's pretty fun. Came out in '91 and it's technically a side-scrolling action game. I call it a beat 'em up, who knows. What's funny is it's famous for its difficulty, so if you're into hard beat 'em ups, you're definitely gonna wanna check it out as well. I haven't gotten that far through, because as I said, it's famous for its difficulty, so I'm not that great apparently. And then there's a top-down running gun on there called Ninja Commando. Unsure if it's a sequel to Combat, if it's part of the same universe. I honestly want to check into that. I didn't check into it yet, but if you do know, let me know in the comments below. And I must say I was doing a lot better at Ninja Commando than I was at Ninja Combat. Actually got a few stages on that one, and it's pretty fun. I like those top-down running guns. It's almost like a shmup, but it isn't. Really enjoyed the fighting and gameplay in Ninja Commando. Was doing way better than Ninja Combat, as I said. And what's really cool is since you are a ninja in the game, all your shooting style moves are ninja based. So you have like shooting stars and things like that, which as a kid I really loved ninjas, and hasn't gone away 100%, so liked seeing that on here. And one of my favorite games on here, because I love shmups, is Twinkle Star Sprites. It's a really cutie shoot 'em up, so maybe a cute 'em up, as some people might call it, when you're a girl, or you do actually have a few different options of who you want to play as, but you're going around shooting things up like every other shoot 'em up. Now the color palette on this game is really cool, and a lot of the little things flying around screen are cute, and I really do enjoy that. It's kind of like any other shmup, going around shooting stuff. So if you're into shmups and you like Neo Geo stuff, you might want to check that game out too. You might be able to digitally download them, but I really suggest you getting a physical copy of this guy, because there are a few different styles out there, so it can't be getting too high in price. So thanks for stopping by and checking out my big mail call and seeing how I rank these 5 games. Now, like I said before, all are really great, so if you do like any of them, strongly suggest you trying to pick them up. And if you made it to the end of this video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button below to make sure you get notified of all the new videos coming out weekly. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next video.